Owen, you're from Colwyn Bay and you started with the academy set up there about the age of 5, so that was quite young, grassroots.
Yeah, so my dad got me into football just like locally, and then just gone through the academy, and then eventually had trials at Everton, and that's where the connection with Sarge came through to TNS. And then just worked up through the academy, through the scholars, and then signed my pro here.
And when you went across to Everton, did that inspire you to want a little bit more from football, perhaps?
Yeah, it definitely pushed me on and encouraged me to see where I can go with football. And it was a big eye-opener to how tough the different levels were, but no, yeah, it definitely helped.
And then you came here to Park Hall. I guess Chris Sargent was instrumental in that as well.
Yeah, he got in touch with my mum about moving to the club, and one of the academy managers got in touch with my mum after that, got me down to a few training sessions, and then from there just stayed there.
And we have to give credit to your parents, of course. You've just mentioned your mum. It's a massive commitment, isn't it, from them, especially with you still living in Colwyn Bay, to come here on a regular basis several times during the course of a week.
Yeah, it's something my mum always mentions about how much travelling back and forth to trainings, especially dad as well, with matches and everything. But you know, now that I can drive, it's a bit laying off their shoulders. So yeah, big influence to how I got here as well.
And since you've been here at Park Hall, any particular games that stand out for you personally?
I think the last year's Youth Cup was probably a big moment for me, because I played in a lot of games there up until the final, and then just to come on and score almost the closing goal was, I think that was a big moment for me.
Well, you were involved in both of the FAW Youth Cup finals, back-to-back victories for the New Saints. This time you came on in the 81st minute, and it was almost game over when you scored your goal, but that must have been a great experience.
Yeah, no, definitely to be involved in both. First time winning the Youth Cup for the club as well, that was definitely a big moment for me as well.
And you've signed a first-year professional contract as well. Obviously lots of youngsters all trying to get what you've got. Were you surprised perhaps in some ways that you were offered the contract, or were you maybe half expecting it?
Well, I was a bit worried towards the end of the scholars whether I was going to get one or not, and it was all a bit of doubt creeping in, but when I got told, I was really pleased that all the hard work paid off, and it was great to see, really.
And you've been training around the first team as well for a while. How valuable is that to you as a developing player?
No, developing going forward. I mean, it really helps playing with obviously players who are better than you. You learn a lot of things, and in even the few first weeks now, just training with players that are more experienced, just teaching you things every now and then.
And we do have an excellent academy set up at Park Hall and beyond the academy. So you've got Simon Smith and Simon Spender. They must be big in terms of their input into your career as well.
Yeah, no, massively. They all look after the boys, and definitely a big part of how I got up to the first team, and just involving me in games, teaching me different things, especially Greg Draper as well. He was doing a lot with the attackers, so I know he definitely helped as well.
And you're from Colwyn Bay, you still live there now, and you don't support Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City or Chelsea, but you actually support Colwyn Bay.
Yeah. No, I do support Liverpool as well, but my mum's always supported Colwyn Bay because it's literally down the road from my house. So I've been to a few games. I like to go and watch now and then with the boys, but it's a really big club now. They've started moving up, haven't they? So definitely enjoy going to watch them.
And what does the upcoming campaign have for you personally?
I don't know, just see how it goes. Keep my head down, work hard, and just see what comes.
Owen, I've really enjoyed our little chat today. From all of us at Park Hall, congratulations on signing the professional contract, and all the very best for the upcoming campaign.
Thanks, Jeff. Cheers.